This one's a mess. Like, in general, if you are
Wait, let
going
me tell you a
through
story.
any form of treatment, rehab, things like that, like, it tells you as part of the programming that you shouldn't be in a
Making new
relationship
connections.
anyway within, like, that first 12 months.
No, you shouldn't be starting a relationship. If otherwise, anyone that goes to AA would have to go for a divorce.
I feel like if anything, it's romantic relationships specifically. Like, you should be making new connections
Yeah,
by ways of furthering support network, volunteering,
yes,
workplace training, etc.
100%.
No new relationships, definitely not. But even then, if you are married, you do need to step back because you physically do not have the capacity to be giving the emotional and time resources to a person in order to maintain that relationship and also have those same mental and physical resources that you need to overcome the addiction. It is a time when you do need to be wholly and solely selfish. So when you come back, you are recovered enough to continue that relationship.
I don't believe you need to back away because backing away, especially if it's been a very long-term relationship, will only put pressure on your extra pressure on yourself. Most marriages are at least some level codependent, if not
There's a
actually
difference
dependent.
between codependence versus interdependence. I rely on you as use for stuff like you fill my skills gap. I can't functionally exist without you. That's the danger. That whatever struggle you're going through, it's got to be you. You've got to be the one that picks yourself up because otherwise you are going to lose us.
I'd bring it back to my sister and her ex. My sister supported them while they were going through their apprenticeship. And during that time, a lot more fell on my sister's shoulders. I think of it in that way.
I would also describe that as interdependence rather than codependence. And even in that example, I would also expect that there would have been an alteration in the dynamic for that period where the romantic aspects of the relationship would had to have been put on hold. It's not just a redistribution of household tasks and management and whatnot, but the entire relationship as a whole would have essentially meant, oh, well, we don't have the same time and energy for each other right now because they've got to focus on what they're doing. And then I've got to be picking up the slack, as it were. And so right now we've kind of got to maintain our own separate arenas until we can come back together.
You can still be able to do the things, just you can still be able to do the actual event, just with the other person being able to organize it allows for the cognitive strain to be taken off of the person that's trying to recover.
Yes, but the emotional investment in staying present in things like date nights is in and of itself cognitive effort.
Yes, there are plenty of ways to be able to still be able to be romantic and take into consideration the issues that we're having.
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is it's just how romantic is it going to feel knowing everything that's going on? It's like that is until you feel like you are in some sort of place of stability, which is why that kind of 12-month period is there. It's well, when is the next relapse coming? Like that constant worry and concern is there. So it's like you've got to take that initial 12 months to make sure that when you are attempting to engage in the full dynamics of a relationship that you're ready for it.
And I understand that for going into new relationships, but I also know a lot of people would, if they were going through something like that, and it had to completely change everything their household was doing, that would f them up worse. So being able
Maybe
to have some
so.
level of consistency and just, hey, we're just going to change how our structure works rather than completely changing the structure would be a lot better for them and also allow them to keep them doing things that'll also help them with this sobriety.
But that's also the issue with creating a codependence. Like, if you can only maintain your sobriety because you've got the structure of that relationship, that defeats the purpose of not developing a codependence, right? That structure and stability may provide a safe place, but very often when it comes to addiction, all that's doing is enabling the cycle.